Well, check us out. We're back!
We certainly are. For those of you who may not remember, I'm Linda.
And I'm Tony. So what do we have for you on today's show?
Where the heck have we been?
100 pounds gone forever.
Nope.
And a quick holiday recipe from us to you.
So freaks, the last time we were...
Go ahead.
So freaks, the last time we were here with you was way back in April or May.
We went to the ASMBS here in our lovely San Diggity, and then we just dropped off the face of the earth. Show-wise, that is.
We got busy. Seriously, my job started to get overwhelming, Linda was freaking busy, and Mike had a ton of work drop into his lap.
Good news all around for us, because all that business pays the bills.
But honestly, it wasn't just that. We needed time to figure out what we wanted out of BTV and if we were even going to keep it going.
Over 3 years ago, we started this BTV machine up with all sorts of wide-eyed optimism about what we were doing.
Hold on. Give me wide-eyed optimism. Lovely.
We wanted to give back. We wanted to stay accountable.
But let's be honest, we also wanted to make enough money to quit our day jobs and focus on BTV, the fun job.
After 3 years of doing weekly shows, we've come to the conclusion that we just aren't dramatic enough for the 60 Minutes and the TLCs and the talk show people to pay much attention to.
We don't jump into the fray.
Yeah.
We don't pick sides. We just plug along trying to provide support in a community that says it's all about support. But really, only if you belong to the right group or clique. If not, you're toast.
So, knowing we're never going to be the next big thing, we've decided to make some changes.
We're going to commit to doing BTV episodes once a month versus once a week.
Now, that doesn't mean we won't sometimes get a wild hair up our nether parts and decide to, oh, I don't know, do something wild and crazy like 2 shows in a month.
Say it ain't so.
Oh my God!
But 1 show a month seems doable and won't wear us down or get in the way of our paying jobs.
While we still won't wade into the fray and we aren't planning on becoming flaming biatches, we're gonna really stop worrying about what people think about us and go ahead and just say what we want to say.
If that offends some of you, sorry.
Sorry!
We are who we are, and we are going to start voicing our thoughts on some topics.
And to our sponsors, especially Tom at Bariatric Advantage and Vic at Celebrate,
Who have been with us from the beginning and are 2 of our favorite people.
we love what you do, and we hope that you still love what we do.
Now, in the spirit of telling it like it is, let's alter your reality.
100 pounds gone forever.
Forever. Nope. Wake up.
If you actually do lose 100 pounds, it certainly isn't gone forever.
Forever is a long time, freaks. I know you're all caught up in the rush of finally losing the weight that you thought would be blah, 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 blah.
Know that you were all caught up in the rush of losing all the weight that you thought was forever, but it really isn't.
I know you're all caught up in the rush of finally losing the weight that you thought you would never get off, but it ain't gone forever.
Now hopefully you make enough changes during that first 12 and 18 months after surgery to not gain it all back within the first few years after your surgery.
We see way too many people 3 to 4 years after surgery talking about how their surgery failed them. And yep, in a few cases, the surgery actually does fail.
But most of the time, it's us that fails ourselves. Don't let that happen to you. Snap out of it. Pay attention. Don't rearrange your innards only to be right back where you started a few years later.
Don't drink Jamba Juices a week after surgery.
No, not a good idea.
So let's say that you do change all your habits, and you do keep the weight off for a period of time, and then you start gaining.
So yeah, this is me. Surgery 9 years ago. Woo! Lost 120 pounds. Everything was fine and dandy for the first 6 years. Lifestyle appropriately altered. Weight kept off.
And then you get older. Shit changes. Your metabolism slows down. All the healthy habits that you have worked for so long don't work anymore.
What the freak? I spew, I take my supplements, I eat my protein, I exercise, and I drink my water. And I'm gaining weight? What?
¿Por qué?
¿Por qué?
No más trabajo.
No más.
Back to basics just isn't working. You focus, you do all the right stuff, and still the scale creeps up.
Excuse me. This was not in my agreement. The agreement said that if I had surgery and followed all the rules, the weight would be gone forever.
Nope. Sorry, sweetheart. You need to eat less or work out more now. Everything that worked before ain't working now.
Yep, that's the reality for some of us. You get to a certain age, 45 for me, which was almost 3 years ago, and shit goes to hell in a handbasket.
Like that.
God.
And I refuse to live my life in a gym or eating frickin' lettuce for life. So what do?
I run marathons and make it rain!
You know what menopause does? Menopause, you make it rain without doing shit.
Right. Tony, are you making it rain?
I make it rain without doing shit, man.
You do whatever you need to get where you're happy. I see posts on Facebook all the time berating people for being on Weight Watchers or Medifast after weight loss surgery because, you know, we didn't do this to be on a diet for the rest of our lives.
Wake up, people. If you have always had a problem with your weight, you will probably always have a problem with your weight. Weight loss surgery isn't going to fix you. It will help you get to your goals, but it will not keep you there forever.
Don't be ashamed to let people know that you're struggling. Don't be ashamed to find that thing that works for you. Having weight loss surgery doesn't exempt you from nothing.
Not a damn thing.
Not a damn thing.
If you don't gain anything back forever, awesome! You are in the minority, and I want to know your secret. But for most of us, we will continue to struggle, and if we don't pay attention to our bodies, as we get older and stuff slows down, you may end up back where you started.
And we don't want that to happen to any of you or to ourselves.
So, those 100 pounds, 200 pounds, 300 pounds aren't gone forever. Realize up front that you will always need to pay attention and roll with the punches, and you have a fighting chance of freaking on.
The dreaded holiday buffet spread. For the average freak, it's a seasonal sight that's anything but merry. This year, some tips on how you can defend your waistline and still enjoy yourself at any party. Don't save calories all day for the party. Why? Because if you're starving, you'll reach for the first thing you see. Not usually a good idea. Don't work out more the day before or the day of the party as an excuse to eat more. 1 or 2 extra workouts really won't save you. Sounds good, but it isn't. And don't try a little bit of everything. Before you know it, a little bit of this and a little bit of that turns into too much of it all. Make a plate and focus on a few items you want, then bulk up on the veggies and protein.
Do have a protein shake or protein-laden meal before the party. It will curb your cravings and hunger. Do have a non-alcoholic drink in your hand. It will give you something to do other than nosh. And do focus on the fun you're having, talking with friends, and not on the food tables. Stay away. Just say no. Now, back to BTV. Do you want a quick, yummy, sugar-free treat that everyone will enjoy this holiday season?
Individual holiday trifles. So easy you can pretty much use whatever you have on hand.
Make them in individual cups to control the portion size.
What you need? You need some sugar-free cake from the store, or you can make a sugar-free cake from a mix. This is sugar-free pound cake from the store.
Fruit, any kind. We got some frozen blueberries and some frozen raspberries, yum.
And some nanners.
And we got some nanas too.
You need 8 ounces of cream cheese, which is right here, already in the bowl.
1 tub of sugar-free whipped topping.
To mix with the cream cheese. And then another tub to go on top.
So 2 tubs total.
2 tubs. You need a package of sugar-free pudding and 3 cups of milk, or follow the package directions. And I've already mixed up some yummy chocolate pudding here. You want to first we have to mix the cream cheese with the Cool Whip.
Commence to mixing.
Should we start that line again?
No, just commence to mixing.
Okay.
All right. Add the Cool Whippa.
How much Cool Whip?
The whole thing. Just toss it in there.
All right.
And you know when I said you can add pretty much whatever you have on hand? As long as it's dessert like you can. I don't want to see no turkey in these things.
Beer?
Hey, beer, yeah. Beer float.
More mixing. Teamwork.
All right, that looks good.
That's good.
Good stuff.
Tastes a little like cheesecake.
I know. So now really all you need to do is layer each one of these little puppies in here, a couple different layers, and you're done. So I'm gonna start with some pound cake.
I'm gonna start with the fruit.
Put some pudding in there.
Now, is chocolate pudding required, or could you use other types of pudding?
You can use any kind of pudding you want.
It'd be pretty You can make it Christmassy if you use like a vanilla pudding with a little food
Green
dye in it.
food coloring. I
that
didn't have
be
any
pretty?
food coloring. I thought of that, but it didn't quite work
I
out.
have a little nanas.
I want some nanas too.
And then the cream.
And then on top, yeah, once you get to the very top, put some Cool Whip on. Or yeah, put that in there as another layer. You know, you can also put these things in a Ziploc bag and pipe them into here so that you get good coverage.
That'd be pretty.
We didn't think about that. Oh, look at mine's just a giant thing of chocolate. What's yours look like?
Mine's pretty.
Oh, yours is pretty. Look at mine. It's a chocolate blob.
But I'm a little more anal retentive when it comes to this, so.
You said it, sister. Oops, sorry. I'll put some more cock. Cake. Cake.
Yeah, that's a completely different show.
Cake. I'm gonna put some cake in it.
So now we put a little cream.
Put the Cool Whip. Yeah, the regular, just plain old Cool Whip on top. And then I got Christmas sprinkles.
Because nothing quite goes with your cock like Christmas sprinkles. Here, why don't you hold it up next to your lovely faces, and we'll do a nice slow push. Up a little bit more, Tony Tao. Look at that. Lovely Christmas trifles.
Okay, let's try them. Okay.
But don't
Oh, wait, I'm gonna do something. Okay, ready? Eat.
I think you should have took a bigger spoonful, Tony Tao.
I want more.
Oh, it's perfect. Yummy, yummy.
Mmm. Want some?
Choo, 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 woo, woo.
Want to try some, Mike?
Yeah, I'm good.
And there you have it. That's all it took.
That's all it took. That's all. So Danielle, quick, run back over here and run the prompter up to the close so that they can do the close.
Feels so good to be back.
And we'll be back next month. We promise.
You all have a wonderful, safe, and happy holiday.
And remember that our forum is still up and running and humming with all sorts of good advice. It's at bariatrictv.com/forum.
And if you have some feedback for us, you can always find us at feedback@bariatrictv.com.
Ho, ho, ho. We're out of here.
Bye.
Enjoy your trifles.
We hope you all stick with us. We love what we do.
You, not so much.
Eh.
Say it ain't so. 2 shows, 2 whole shows in a month?
Only if somebody pisses us off, then we're coming at you.
Yeah. 100 pounds gone? Oh, that was lovely.
100 pounds and 2 tablespoons of phlegm.
Yuck.